Hello and welcome to VOA's Red Carpet. My name is Jackson Vunganyi. I want to thank you for joining us today on the show. As always, right here on Red Carpet, we bring you the latest in entertainment news, in sports, in fashion, in film and television from around the world. Let's get on with the show. We begin with some exciting news for Nigeria's film industry. Netflix's first original Nigerian series has made its premiere on the streaming platform.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live as we wait with bated breath for the nation's prodigal daughter.
The streets are at war. Ududu Bariba has divided the table. You tell me, is this your king?
King of the Boys, The Return of the King follows the success of the film King of Boys in 2018 by Nigerian filmmaker Kemi Adetiba. And we have some more Netflix news. Actress and television host Jada Pinkett Smith is set to executive produce a docuseries about African queens. The two-season project comes from Jada Pinkett Smith and husband Will Smith's Westbrook Studios and Newtopia, with Cleopatra and Jinga as the first two subjects of the series. As the mother of a young black woman, it is immensely important to me that she learns the lessons of the African queens who paved the way for our success and the success of generations of black women, Pinkett Smith shared in a statement. I'm very passionate and excited about bringing the stories and lessons of these powerful women to light in order to showcase their strength, leadership, and undeniable influence on history. And in some sports news, the football world is still abuzz about Manchester United agreeing to re-sign Cristiano Ronaldo from Juventus. The transfer is still subject to the agreement of personal terms, visa, and a physical. Reuters has more. The Portugal forward is headed back to the club where he won 8 major trophies from 2003 to 2009. British and Italian media say that Manchester United would buy Ronaldo for 25 million euros on a 2-year deal. Ronaldo was signed by Juventus in 2018 for 100 million euros, which is around $117.90 million from Real Madrid, in the hope of leading them to a Champions League title. He will leave the club with 101 goals, 2 league crowns, and the Coppa Italia to his name. The 36-year-old won the Ballon d'Or as the world's best player in 2008 at Manchester United before sealing a then world record £80 million move to Madrid. Now, for some discerning women, having the latest technology sometimes means compromising on style. But now, one startup is merging the state-of-the-art tech with jewelry. Tina Tree reports.
Wireless earbuds are a popular tech accessory, but some say their appeal is limited to a certain crowd.
Why, as a woman, do I need to choose between tech and jewelry? Currently, audio devices are really done by and for men.
Laurence Gobert is the CEO of Nova Products, a Germany-based startup that's betting some women want more than just the pink version of earbuds or headphones. The company says it's made the world's first pearl audio earrings, the Nova H1. The Bluetooth-connected real pearl earrings let users listen to music and take calls hands-free.
They are comfortable, you can wear them all the day long.
Tech accessories are usually an afterthought that prize function over form. But startups like Nova are addressing some women's desire for more fashionable options.
Some people, when they test for the first time, they start to laugh and then look around and they look at the smartphone to be sure the sound is not coming from the smartphone.
The earring's patented directional sound technology creates an audio beam that only the wearer can hear.
The sound is produced by a special speaker inside the pearl. It comes from this opening inside the pearl and is projected then straight ahead to the ear and then reflects inside the ear canal.
Because the earrings are not inside the ear canal, they allow users to still hear the ambient sounds of their environment, a feature that Gobert says is especially meaningful for women's safety.
You are going back from home a little bit late or from whatever evening. You still want to hear your music, but nevertheless you want to be aware of what is going on around you.
Gobert says the audio earrings are ushering in a new tech jewelry sector within the wearables market. They're hoping women will be all ears. Tina Trin, VOA News.
And in some music news, 10 years after their glory days, disabled music group staff bender Bilili dreams of returning to the music scene and claiming the fruits of their former success, even if it means falling out with those who made them famous.
Theophile Nzonga, one of the singers of staff banda Bilili, is seen with his wheelchair in downtown Kinshasa, where he knows he can meet more fortunate people. He explained to AFP.
Normally, when we are there are bosses passing by. Maybe they can give you something when they see us, knowing that we are disabled. We don't work. They can give us something to live on.
10 years ago, the rumba of this group of disabled and penniless Congolese musicians resonated as far as the United States and Australia. But the beautiful story ended in 2013 when the group was torn apart and the money from the tours quickly melted away.
Today, they are still on the street. They are begging. Every day, they are in town looking for money left and right. We have to tell the truth. But when you see that, what do I care? For example, I'm with my friends who say, here are your musicians begging in town, but they have copyrights that can change their lives.
The group intends to fight to recover its share of the receipts of the documentary film Benda Bilili, which made them famous and wowed the Cannes Festival in 2010.
First of all, it's the film rights, because since 2003, we haven't yet received our film rights. So that's why we are claiming our rights.
Renaud Barrette is one of the directors targeted. He explains that he himself did not receive his due until very late, after nearly 10 years of conflict between distributors, and ensures that the musicians will receive 10% of the receipts, as indicated in their contract.
Obviously, as soon as things are clarified, the percentage stipulated in the paper will be respected. And you have to understand that we finance this film on our own. So even when they talk about profit, it has absolutely nothing to do with what we put on the table, but nothing. So I'm not going to cry, but we didn't reimburse ourselves for expenses.
Beyond this legal fight, the Benda Bilili band dreams of coming back on stage. For the past 4 years, they have been playing together again every Thursday.
Despite the separation we had, now we are together with staff Benda Bilili, so we still have an album prepared, so soon we'll be in Europe, God willing.
And the group even dreams of a new documentary so that they can let the world know they are back and stronger than ever.
And some sad news to report in the world of reggae music. Liz Crush Perry, the wildly influential Jamaican singer and producer who pushed the boundaries of reggae music, has died at 85 years old. And we look back at his extraordinary life with this story from AFP.
Why you so covetous, yeah? Everything you want for yourself, and you think of no one else.
A producer for a wide array of artists including Bob Marley, Perry's mastery traversed time and genre. His impact evident from hip-hop to post-punk, from the Beastie Boys to The Clash. Born March 20th, 1936 in the rural Jamaican town of Kando, Rainford, Hugh Lee Perry left school at 15 to move to Kingston in the 1960s. He gained fame both in Jamaica and abroad, especially in Britain, drawing acclaim for his inventive production, studio wizardry, and eccentric persona. In 1973, Perry built a backyard studio in Kingston, naming it Black Ark, which would birth countless reggae and dub classics. The producer for a number of landmark dub records along with Marley, he worked with Max, Romeo Jr., Marvin, and the Congos. Perry was key in taking Jamaican music to the international stage, crafting sounds that would endure for decades. May he rest in peace.
This is the upsetter. Suffer, you're born to suffer. You'll never get away from me. I am the Avenger.
Following weeks of delay and several stadium-filled public listening sessions, it's finally here. We are talking about Kanye West's much-anticipated album, Donda. Here is more from AFP.
The 2-hour-long, 27-track-long album that touches on religious themes of redemption along with turmoil in West's personal life features a list of special appearances, including from Jay-Z, The Weeknd, Travis Scott, and Lil Baby. More controversially, Marilyn Manson, who was accused of rape, sexually and psychologically abusing several women, and DaBaby, who recently sparked anger for homophobic remarks during a performance, are credited on West's 10th studio album. West angered some fans after both DaBaby and Manson appeared at his Chicago listening session on the porch of a makeshift house meant to resemble West's childhood home. Also at the session was Kim Kardashian, who filed for divorce this year, ending her nearly decade-long union with the rapper. But at the Chicago listening event, she fueled speculation they were getting back together after appearing in a white gown and veil. But according to a number of reports, the spectacle was purely metaphorical. Donda is named after West's mother, who died in 2007. In the wake of his album release and divorce, West, 44, has also legally filed to change his name to his longtime nickname, Yeah.
And with that, we come to the end of our show today. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. My name is Jackson Vunganyi. For more entertainment news, remember to check us out at voanews.com. We are also on all social media platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube, where you can watch our videos. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye, everyone.